Something weird happened on the drive. And I mean, really weird. Not like took the wrong exit or GPS glitch weird. I mean, I honestly don't know where I am anymore or how I got here. I left LA around 8 p.m. I remember that clearly. The sky was dark but clear, coffee in one hand, bag in the other. I was heading to my sister's place in Nevada, a route I've done a dozen times. I knew the playlist, the timing, right around where that little gas station is, the one with the good jerky. But then something shifted. The engine stuttered, like a hiccup. Not a full stall, just enough to make me glance down at the dash. Everything looked normal, until it wasn't. Until the car just coasted to a stop. No warning, no lights, nothing dramatic. I stepped out, thinking maybe I'd overheated or blown a fuse. And that's when I saw it. A rusted little sign just off the shoulder. Mile marker 0. Which makes no sense, because I was hours into my trip. I should have been around mile 300. But no, mile 0. Like I'd gone in a big circle, or hadn't started at all. I got out, looked around. Nothing but a 2-lane road unraveling in both directions in that weird, stretched-out quiet that makes you feel like you're the only thing left breathing. I tried starting the car again. Nothing. Popped the hood, even though I had no clue what I was looking at. Just metal and heat. So I waited. 10 minutes. 15, no cars. No wind, no signal. And I did what you do when you're too stubborn to panic. I started walking. A little ways up, I saw this building. A gas station. Like an actual gas station. Old school, faded sign, busted Coke machine out front, 2 pumps that looked like museum pieces. I didn't think it would be open. But the door was open, and the bell above it jingled when I stepped in. Inside, it smelled like dust and burnt coffee. Maybe motor oil. Or time. I was alone, or I thought I was. And then I saw the wall. Photos. Hundreds of Polaroids just stuck to the back wall. People smiling, holding gas nozzles, leaning against the counter like they lived there. Some looked tired. Some looked scared. And one of them was me. It was me, standing behind the counter in a blue apron, holding a styrofoam cup like this was just my life now. Below it, a little yellowed tag that said, Employee of the Month, October, and my name. Then I heard her voice. Car trouble? There's a woman behind the counter. Silver hair, pale blue uniform, soft voice, like she's been there all along. I said, yeah. The car died back at that 0 sign. She nods like it's the most normal thing in the world. Happens sometimes, she says. I ask her why my photo's up there. She doesn't even look. You've been here before? I say no. No, I haven't. She just smiles. Not yet. She gives me a cup of coffee. I sit. My hands are shaking a little. I pull out my phone. No signal. Still. But my lock screen. It's changed. It just says, begin again. All caps. Like it's an order. Or a suggestion. I blink. Then the screen goes black. She's looking at me. Calm. Still smiling. It's easier, she says, if you stop fighting it. I don't know what it is. I go outside. The air feels heavier now. The sky's too flat. I walk back to my car, and it looks older, like it's been sitting there for weeks, maybe longer. Inside's dusty. My bag's on the seat, but it's not the bag I left with. There's a notebook with my handwriting, a gas station key, and a name tag. It says Station 0. That's when I feel it, like a pressure behind the eyes. A memory that's almost there. Headlights, the curve, brakes that didn't hold, airbag, glass. I didn't make it to Nevada. I didn't make it anywhere, but I didn't crash either. Not really. Not in a way I remember. I just ended up here. I go back inside. She's waiting, like I never left. You're not the first, she says. Some people just need a little time, a little space between who they were and what's next. I ask her if I'm dead. She says, some people are. Some just don't know how to keep going. Is this purgatory? She laughs. If it was, there'd be more paperwork. She hands me a clipboard. My name's on it. Check marks next to things like arrived alone, recognized self, ready to work. Now I'm here, still here. The days blur. The photos on the wall shift. Some fade, some sharpen. Every now and then, someone new walks in, confused, sweating, clutching a phone with no bars. I pour them a cup of coffee. Let them sit. Let them look. Eventually, they'll see their photo on the wall. And that's when I know they're ready to forget.